Hi everyone, so this will be my first ever, I think, Homeworx post-burn candle review. Well, actually all of them are finished except for this peanut butter waffle cone, but I wanted to try out this video and see how it went. All of these I purchased from Marshall's TJ Maxx, except for this Pink Geranium one, which I got during the, the Home Fragrance Week that was going on the Homeworx Shop website. So there's that. But okay, to get into it, to kind of compare which ones I would repurchase, I believe it would just be one, which is this peanut butter waffle cone, because that one coincidentally also is the one that performed the best out of all of these. I have a feeling that this pulled out. It took a little, it was a little tricky because some Homeworx candles, you need to burn them for several hours the first time, like I would say 4+, for it to fully pull out. However, I believe the peanut butter waffle cone was the one that after like 3-ish hours it fully pulled out. The one that I had no problem whatsoever burning. Actually, they all had their little quirks. So let's go over peanut butter waffle cone. Okay, so for peanut butter waffle cone, I've already purchased a backup of this and I kind of regret not getting another one. So the thing about this one is that the name is very deceiving. Peanut butter waffle cone, I'm expecting like a light hint of peanut butter, maybe like peanut butter ice cream in a waffle cone, but it should just be called like peanut butter cracked peanuts or something, because the waffle cone note is hardly present at all. I'm right now in my midway point and it has burned beautifully. No falling wicks. There is some light discoloration in the wax, but overall nothing too major. No sooting at all, and this one, it performs very well. So this scent actually throws, I would give it a solid, I would say it's a high medium, so like 7 out of 10. This is the only one that I would repurchase for like anywhere from $11 to $13. I got this when it was clearanced out, if I can find the sticker price, for $13. So the issue with this one is that the only scent note that I get out of all of these is the cracked peanuts. So the brown sugar waffle cone, hardly present. Caramel drizzle, hardly present. Maple sugar, hardly present. So if you're expecting this to be a super gourmand scent, it's not. It almost kind of reminds me of like a chip smell, but instead if you just open up a can of peanuts. So it's really funny, but I loved burning this candle when the Bath & Body Works PB&J ice cream candle came out, and I honestly didn't get any peanut butter from that candle. So what I would do is I would burn this one maybe like an hour before, and then either do that and then burn simultaneously the peanut butter and ice cream candle from Bath & Body Works, or I would burn this one until it fully pulled out, and then I would turn it off and then turn on my PB&J ice cream, because this one, the scent does linger maybe about like 4-ish hours after you extinguish the flame. So overall, highly recommend this one. It's a very acquired taste though, so I don't know if it would be a crowd pleaser. But so far the wax looks pretty good. I have a feeling it might have some fallout that's hidden in the rehardened wax. But overall, no falling wicks, minimal sitting, and it would eventually pull out if you just leave it on for long enough. So this one I would repurchase, highly recommend. Side note, I don't really like the labels that have this like little white band across. I would prefer a full photo label. So maybe next time when this comes out, it'd be cool if it was just, I don't know, I'd even be down for this being called cracked peanuts. I would purchase it. Strength on cold is a little bit light, 7 out of 10. So I was a little bit surprised that this one performed as well as it did. This does project, this does travel, so there's that. All right, for my next candle, I also purchased it. Where did I purchase it? It's been a while. So this one's $13 at Marshall's. Okay, this one, I remember smelling it in store and I loved how it smelled, love the decoration. This is the congratulations or congrats candle. I have a dedicated review on this one. So the only thing about this one, it burned all the way down. There were some like little edges of unburnt wax that I had that I didn't find that happened as much with the the peanut butter waffle cone, but the smell was super lovely. So cotton candy, sugar plum confetti, raspberry sparkle, and velvet cream. The velvet cream wasn't too prominent. It was mainly just a cotton candy sugary fragrance that blended well together. So the issue with this one is that it was unfortunately a bit light, and granted I burned this in my medium-sized bedroom, so that's the only thing, but it was a good background scent. So when I was working, I worked remotely from home, and then I go into work once a week. So I would like burning this when I would just kind of set it and forget it type of deal. There is a little bit of fallout on stuff, which was the only issue that I had, but the wax stayed in place. The wicks stayed in place, thankfully. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. Maybe if it was like $8.50 or something, but for $13, I don't think I would. I don't know. I really love the scent. I just wish it was a little bit stronger. Now this one, it didn't project the scent at all, and I would give the overall scent strength while burning 5 or 6 out of 10. So it's a little bit disappointing if you purchase this for regular price and you're expecting a lot of scent, which I mean, I think you should get a lot of scent for 4 wicks, but for $13, I think I'd go ahead, give it a pass. Oh, and the reason why all the lids are gone is because Marshalls and TJ Maxx, once the candles hit clearance, some of the lids you might not find for Homeworx. So what I do is I save the lids if I find another candle to put on top after I air them out a bit. Oh, and the reason why there's a little dark spot right there is that there's a little bit of a draft. So the soot kind of accumulated there. That, and I also turn off my candles by blowing them out. I don't like doing that whole cover the lid because I feel like then the smoky sooty smell would get all over the wax, and I just don't want that. Okay, next going on, we have Pink Geranium. Now this is a candle that I hauled during the home care fragrance week. This was my wild card because I really don't like floral or fresh scents. So to go over the scent notes, it's pink geranium, poppy flower, orange flower, rose petal. And unfortunately, I didn't really like the scent. I didn't really like the scent on cold, and I thought maybe while burning, I would like it a little bit more. But the main scent that I got was the rose petal and maybe the poppy. It was also, I feel like maybe there was even a hint of rhubarb because it was like fresh, slightly tart. So this might be user error, but if you look at the candle, it looks super janky. I would go outside to blow out the candle. Blow out the wicks. Yeah, this just looks horrible. So the issue with this one wasn't that, the wicks were fine. It was just super sooty. I don't know if that's because I wanted to get rid of it and I burned it for too long or what, but yeah, it just ended up looking like this because of the fallout. There wasn't a lot of soot that came off. Actually, for all my Homeworx candles, I never find that it soots, like that you see it coming off of the wicks. I just tend to sometimes get fallout. Not as badly as this though, but that could just be that I didn't want to, have this candle for too long. But yeah, the scent, I wouldn't purchase it again. I think I got this after, all was said and done, $14, and I definitely would not repurchase this again. The scent on cold is pretty light. I would give it like a 4 out of 10. And then the scent while burning, I would give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. So definitely if I don't like the scent and I can't really smell it while it's burning and it's 4 wicks, that's not a good sign, not a repurchase. So I'm happy I am done with this one. All right, and my final candle that I was super happy, and I did a dedicated review on this, we have Blackberry Tres Leches. So this picture is very pretty. Looks can be deceiving. In my review, I said that this picture is a lie because it shows like 60% cake and like a little bit percentage of this, when the main note that you get is blackberries. I saw that some people online stated that there was a floral note in this. I personally didn't get that at all. I mainly just get like the fresh tart blackberry note. To read to you the scent notes: juicy blackberries, sponge cake, heavy cream, vanilla bean. So juicy blackberries is primarily all the scent that you're getting, with the indistinguishable cake note in the back. This one was from 2023 and it had the like pretty heavier lid, so I definitely kept that one. Okay, but my main issue with this was that the wicks were falling over. So what I had to do is I would have to get like a chopstick, and then I would kind of have to uncurl the wick and kind of place it back in the center. So the reason why I have a feeling is that it would get so hot that maybe the wick wasn't fully secure in place, or maybe the wick material wasn't sturdy enough to hold the weight of the burning flame. But either way, once it was done and I extinguished it, I would have to kind of like re-center them just so that it wouldn't, travel to the edge of the candle. So since I did that, I don't have any real sooting on the edges and stuff. To go over the fragrance, I personally like it, but I definitely don't consider this a Tres Leches cake whatsoever, because Tres Leches to me smells mainly of like heavy cream, condensed milk, and all those, you know, three leches that you have in the cake. So I wouldn't buy this if you are going for that authentic cake. So I would say that this is kind of like the wild take on a Tres Leches, I don't know, abstract type of thing. But the scent on cold was great. I would give it maybe like a 6 out of 10. And the strength while burning was a 6 or a 7 if I'm being generous. And once again, I burned all of these in my medium-sized bedroom. Would I repurchase this one? Yes. I would just have to keep an eye on it because the candle care for this was a lot. I would have to really take care of the wicks, which I didn't have that problem with other ones. I didn't have any sooting or fallout compared to this Pink Geranium candle. So they all have like their little quirks and stuff, but for the scent payoff that you get, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. So definitely the winner out of all of these would have to be this peanut butter waffle cone. I'm not done with it, so I don't know if I'm gonna save it for when I burn the other BBW PB&J ice cream just to bring out that peanut butter note. But yeah, okay. So to talk about all the quirks of these candles, this congrats candle was a bit light and it would take a while to pull out. So there's the pros and cons for this one, but I really love the scent. All right, so here we have Pink Geranium. I didn't like the scent hardly at all, and it ended up looking like a marble cake, and there was a lot of fallout on the sides and in the wax. It was also a little bit light for what it was. And then for Blackberry Tres Leches, it was not at all, to me personally, what the fragrance notes would suggest, and I had falling wicks. No fallout or sooting though. And then, oh, now that I think about it, the winner is probably Peanut Butter Waffle Cone. But problem with this one, the fragrance notes are a lie, but it was kind of a medium strong strength. But there is no waffle cone, hardly any, you know, maple sugar, brown sugar, and all that. So that's the only thing the fragrance notes are deceiving if you're blind buying this. Just think this is cracked peanuts. All right, so those are all the candles that I included in my post-burn / midway burn candle review. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see dedicated reviews for Congrats and Blackberry Tres Leches, I have that. But yeah, this was my first time trying this type of video. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.